Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. It wasn't a single explosion that ended us. No dramatic argument, no slammed doors. What destroyed our relationship was the slow erosion of something I once believed would last forever. The day she finally admitted she didn't love me anymore, it felt like the person I thought I knew vanished in front of me, and with her, the version of myself that existed beside her disappeared too. 3 years together isn't a lifetime, but it was long enough for me to believe we had something solid, something worth holding on to. We shared dinners, late-night conversations, dreams whispered in the dark. We made promises about tomorrow like it was guaranteed. I truly believed we were strong, unshakable. Then one day she looked directly into my eyes and said words I never imagined hearing from her. "I don't love you anymore." My first instinct was disbelief, like maybe she was confused or overwhelmed. But her expression told the truth. She was exhausted, disconnected, already gone. The warmth I was used to finding in her was replaced with a distance that felt colder than winter. I didn't ask questions. I didn't yell or plead. I just stood there, stunned, my mind trying to catch up to the moment. A part of me had sensed the shift, the quiet moments, the lack of touch, the emotional gaps, but knowing it and hearing it are very different things. She said she didn't feel the same. She said she didn't know how we drifted so far apart. She said she tried, but trying wasn't enough. I didn't argue. I simply grabbed my jacket, walked out of the door we used to walk through together, and didn't look back, not out of bitterness but because I was terrified of begging for love that no longer existed. The days that followed were brutal. Sleep refused to come. My mind kept looping her words, searching for reasons, wondering what I missed. But there were no explanations, only emptiness. I moved into a small place with blank walls, no photos, no reminders. I drowned myself in work and tried to laugh with friends. On the outside I acted okay. Inside I was unraveling. I missed her laugh. I missed the spark in her eyes. I missed the way she made the world feel softer. But more than anything, I missed the man I was when she loved me. I cut contact completely. No messages, no checking her social media, nothing. I dated other people, but every effort felt shallow. I couldn't trust, couldn't open up, couldn't risk being shattered again. The months crawled by, and though the pain dulled, it never fully disappeared. Then, a year later, everything changed again. I came home from work one night, tired and sweaty, and heard a knock. Late. Unexpected. When I opened the door, she was standing there. Her eyes were swollen, her face pale. She looked fragile in a way I had never seen before. I froze. She spoke first. "I'm sorry. I've been carrying this guilt for so long. I shouldn't have said those things. I shouldn't have let you go. I know you probably hate me, but I had to see you." Her voice trembled. I didn't know what to feel. I never expected her to show up, especially not like this. She sat down, hands unsteady as she tried to explain herself. I thought leaving was the right choice. I thought I needed space to understand myself. But I was wrong. I was selfish. I hurt you more than I realized. I didn't understand what I had until you weren't there anymore. Tears streamed down her face, and I felt the weight of everything I'd carried for a year. I didn't soothe her. I couldn't. That wasn't my place anymore. "You didn't just lose me," I finally said. "You lost the man who trusted you completely. The man who loved you without holding back. That version of me is gone." Her heartbreak was written all over her expression. But heartbreak couldn't rewrite the past. I told her the truth. I had spent the year piecing myself back together, learning how to breathe on my own again. Healing wasn't easy, but I had done it. Slowly, painfully, honestly. She nodded, and I could see the understanding settle inside her. The regret, the heavy realization that some choices can't be undone. She stood up and whispered, "I don't expect forgiveness. I just needed you to know I'm sorry." I looked at her one final time and said, "I forgive you, but I can't go back. I'm not the same man anymore. And I won't return to someone who stopped believing in us." She cried again as she walked out, and this time I didn't move. I didn't chase her. Not because I didn't care, but because I finally cared about myself more. She came back broken. I had learned how to rebuild. And sometimes, the hardest goodbye is the one you make after finally learning your own worth. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.